Welcome back to Vintage A to Z. In today's episode, F is for Fredericks of Hollywood. Fredericks of Hollywood brought sexy, wearable lingerie to the American market 30 years before Victoria's Secret was even a thought. Frederick Millinger founded the company in 1946 on New York's Fifth Avenue. Back then, women's undergarments were strictly white, and he was actually fired from his first fashion job for even suggesting that they sell black undergarments. Realizing that the true home for his scandalous vision lay out west, he moved to California in 1947 and rebranded as Fredericks of Hollywood. The name and his eventual permanent flagship on Hollywood Boulevard were absolutely intentional. He was selling the fantasy of Hollywood glamour. He started as a mail-order catalog business, which was a pretty bold concept for the industry at the time. Before Fredericks, lingerie was something that was not marketed directly to women in mainstream retail. Lingerie was designed to be practical, plain, and not something that you talked about publicly. Millinger decided to make it aspirational, attainable, and glamorous all at once. Millinger is widely credited with introducing the push-up bra and the thong to mainstream American shoppers. He debuted the Rising Star push-up bra in the late 1940s and then eventually developed a blow-up bra, which came with a tiny straw so that women could self-inflate their bra to their desired size. Some of Hollywood's biggest stars were known to wear the brand as well. Betty Page, the queen of pinup, was known to wear some Fredericks of Hollywood in some of her most iconic photographs. And decades later, when Jean-Paul Gaultier was designing Madonna's costumes for the 1990 Blonde Ambition tour, he drew direct reference from Fredericks' bullet bras when designing Madonna's iconic cone bustier. The connection to Hollywood ran so deep that the Hollywood Boulevard flagship store eventually opened a Celebrity Lingerie Hall of Fame. This was a literal lingerie museum inside the store, showcasing intimate apparel that was worn by celebrities like Marilyn Monroe, Judy Garland, and Ava Gardner, among many more. Fredericks later went through multiple bankruptcies, and the Hollywood Boulevard flagship store was actually looted and damaged during the 1992 LA riots. During the riots, a gold-tasseled bustier worn by Madonna was famously stolen from the museum display, but a few days later, a guilt-ridden looter brought back many of the pieces and confessed to a local priest. Ultimately, Fredericks of Hollywood closed all of their physical locations in 2015 as a result of the crushing combination of Victoria's Secret market dominance, the decrease in suburban mall traffic, and mounting corporate debt. So they did a complete pivot to online-only retail. But that original catalog era from the 1940s through the 1980s arguably remains one of the most revolutionary and underappreciated moments in American fashion history. What brand should we dive into for the letter G?